Hidden in an old bar on the river, your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with the Loyalist Inner Circle to learn what they've got in mind.
This is the Hound Pit's pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know it.
Nice. That seems like an impossible
Of course,
building.
if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart.
Well, we must be extra careful then.
Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
Good to know. Rock. Another rock. Map. Book. Oh, good. It's long. At the Academy of Natural Philosophy, they speak of the Pentasian continent as a place of wonder, where all of the life has entwined and blossomed across aeons, producing a vibrant ecology unrivaled in the civilized world. The overseers in the Abbey of the Everyman, by contrast, talk of horror and heresies, of cults of sub-men engaged in brutal, perverse rituals. The few who have traveled to the far continent and come back to the Isles, those who have actually touched the soil there, have returned with notes what describe vast deserts, deep jungles, and outlandish creatures that defy belief. Once in a generation, a great effort is mounted to build a colony there, in hopes of this someday growing into a port city and to rival Dunwall itself, but to date these attempts have all ended in madness and failure. Interesting.
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
Alright.
Starting at last. Even after 6 months in Coldridge Prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Yes. Not surprising. He was the personal bodyguard of the Empress. You've heard the stories.
Yes, I have. It still amazes me that someone could get to the Empress and young Lady Emily.
No one knows the real story. We all have our suspicions. We'll know the truth in time.
He's strong and quick. But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
This isn't one of your fancy dress parties. The reality is that we need men killed. Have you ever killed a man?
Only with my wit. But it's a fair point as always. He'll be here soon, and I'm looking forward to meeting him.
Well, wait no longer.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
Hello.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pit's pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability to fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Right.
Sorry. You must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
No, right
Yes.
then.
Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested. Good to have you with us, Corvo. Nothing against the others, but there's no substitute for a man who's done his service for the crown.
Okay.
Have you talked to Piero
Nope.
yet? He made the weapons we left for you on your way out of Coleridge prison. Go see him when you can. You don't know what it means to work with a man who stood at the Empress's right hand. We can't bring her back, but at least we have the man she trusted most. And maybe we can help you right some of the wrongs done to you. This bar is mine, but please, treat it as your home.
Thank you.
Piero still wants a word with you. He's not a diplomat, but he's a brilliant man.
Stop blowing smoke at me.
Samuel is a blessing. Without him, we couldn't navigate the waters of the river at night. We keep our lights low to avoid prying eyes. What I wouldn't give to be back at
Well,
sea.
why don't you go then? Character's not busy, just standing there. Okay, before we go talk to Piero, I'm gonna explore. Yoink. Yoink. Yay, okay. I don't know why I said yay. Bit weird. I confused myself. Going down. Oh. Ew. No. Hello.
If I may, I am the personal assistant to Lord Pendleton, and one of the senior servants at Pendleton House, as was my father. Now I am entrusted with this house, the home of the Loyalists. I have never seen the Admiral fail at any venture. If order can be restored to the city of Dunwall, I believe he can do it. If anyone can get your old life back, it's him.
I see. Well, nice to meet you, Wallace.
I don't need to tell you, if the authorities investigated this place, we would be hard-pressed to explain ourselves.
Yep.
We brought a few trifles over from Pendleton Manor. A touch of home in these trying times.
Oh, that's nice. You're very wrinkly. Didn't ever tell you that? You have a very wrinkly face. Oh, hello, Lord Pendleton. Don't mind me, I'm just robbing you. Oh, yum.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining.
Am I
by
standing on a
that
picture?
quick boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have.
That's awesome.
Speaking of which, Wallace, please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
So, talk to me, Pendleton.
Pleased to meet you, Master Corvo. I saw you at court in happier days, but you might not remember.
Nope.
I was once a close ally to the Lord Regent, Hiram Burroughs, back when he was just the spy master. He's one manipulative bastard, I can tell you that.
Well, isn't that what spy masters do?
There's something distinguished about you, Corvo. Was there nobility back in your family line? I wouldn't be surprised.
Sure. Why not?
Did you know I'm distant kin to the late Empress in her line? Not close enough, sadly. I'll never be Emperor.
Darn it. How terrible.
Most of the nobility went straight over to the Lord Regent's side after the Empress died. Easiest thing to do. But to me, a noble birth requires a sense of loyalty.
Well, loyalty is always good. I'm not singing that. Mainly because I'll probably just yawn in the middle of it and ruin the song.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver, as far as the river mouth and flooded district. Do not attempt to approach or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together, we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd, for the foggy gray wastes of the outsider. We will burn a bright light with our virtuous action so that others will not lose their way, and to those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes, in far places, we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubts. There may come a time when the strength of men fails, but it is not this day. I might have added to that.
My, you must be Corvo.
I
I
am.
am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready.
Yay.
When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral. I'm sorry it's so dark. We can't risk being seen. It is a bit romantic, though, isn't it?
Sure.
I used to be the hostess here. Oh, I could tell you stories about that, believe me.
Key. Bathroom. Finding my way by the feeble light of the dying fire, I saw her working. A large needle moved in her hand, following precise, startic patterns, knots, and loops of a seamstress craft that, from ancient days. Beneath her needle his body clenched and shuddered, shaking the wooden table. A morbid fascination pushed me closer until she turned her blank face toward me, resting the needle on his flesh. With her fine tone, she addressed me. So you are the lover, I presume. You, too, have been unfaithful, and now it is your turn to be mended. Wow.
Lady Emily Caldwell was abducted 6 months ago during her mother's terrible murder. Anyone with information leading to the location or return of the daughter of our beloved late Empress is required to speak to the City Watch at once.
It actually sounded like there was emotion in that. Oh my god. Okay. Lord Nathan Bale, shaking with outrage. How dare you, sir, Colosso, in my very home? I should hand you over to the watch to parade Tivian. Prince Callister moved closer. That's a harsh welcome for royalty, my lord. Your daughter treated me with much more hospitality. Alas, she has gone out for the evening, leaving me alone. Lord Nathan, stammering, studying the young man before him. What are you doing? Leave this house. Go back to your frozen wasteland, pale rascal. Prince Callister, smiling coyly, reaching out. No need for anger between us, Lord Bale. Is it so wrong for me to be here? As I've proven, I've developed an affinity for you and your family. Lord Nathan, gasping. Oh my, Callister, your skin is so warm, it burns. It's long. I'm not gonna read it. I don't read long books. This book is long. I like reading, but I hate reading in video games. It's just, I can't do it. That one's too long too.
Log entry 1-4. Seems we've moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. Pendleton's voting block and my military connections
Attention
all
all
lack
citizens.
the ability to
Curfew
project
extends
lethal
from
force
sundown
and
to
control the commander
sunrise
against
unless you are
previously
otherwise
inaccessible.
authorized. Violators will
To
be
the point,
subject to
we need
interrogation
a man who
and
can kill the
detained
master
when
force.
necessary.
Corvo is
Remember,
more than
the
capable of that,
boldest
no doubt.
measures are the
End
safest.
log. This is awful. Switch. Switch, where the hell is it?
Oh, that was horrible timing. Well, it's a good thing we didn't actually want to know what was on there. Hello.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. all custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is running. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
Sure. No, I will not sign off to these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal, Tivian ore. What's wrong with metals and crystal? Kingsborough feathers? If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy everything you need was paid for by the tariff and handed out willy-nilly, but this is my bar, or what's left of it, and we're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else. So you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they are absolutely required. No more copper wire, no or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins, so no one is going to miss any of the odd crap you seem to need. I find a lot of that stuff. Sokolov no longer has the upper hand with regard to supplies of whale oil. The good admiral has paid for the installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. The oil tank dispenser, when activated, will produce an empty vessel for filling. When the empty tank is held near the oil tank refill pump, the magnetic attractor should take the tank and lock it in the correct configuration. Using the lever will begin the refilling process. Blah, 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 blah.
Perfect. Now plug it in. Jip? Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face. But this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally?
No.
And the lens out of alignment.
No.
There. Better now?
No.
I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Well, why sell the junk if you actually need it? Why sell the copper wire just to get more copper wire?
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep.
Ah, sleep
Your
sounds
life
good.
will be even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
Yes, you're right. I'll head to my room for sleep.
Sleep well.
Thank you. Somewhere else. That room's pretty cool. This is different.
Hello, Corvo.
Hello.
Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that run upon magic, and now these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
No, he's a snazzy character. Okay. Aww. Wow. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. Oh, fuck. Wait. Ow. Alright, don't be fancy, just jump. Oh, damn it. Okay. Oh, fuck. I was out of mana that time. I think I might stop playing after this. Corvo, I'm very sad. They say that you're dead like mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. And you guys can completely hear the jet in the background. Fucking jets. I live really close to an airport. And then there's an Air Force base. Very close. Oh, hello, you bastard. Sokolov. What are those? Aww. Thought it was gonna fall again.
In the days
Hello.
that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this. The heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Alright.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning. All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds, nor centuries. Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky. The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort and bones gnawed by teeth. This is the place from which those who dabble in the black arts draw their power. And this place is their doom. I can feel a great age ending. This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
Once you've collected some runes, open the journal and go to the power section to exchange the powers. Okay. Searching in the dark and see the... Oh, yeah. Get that. Nice.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. Now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.